Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Weekend Forecast for the weekend of March 30th and 31st, 2013. I am Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Can you believe it's April Fool's 2013 on Monday? I can't even believe it. But here we are. I'm sure you felt the big pullout from the universe. I told you it would happen fast, you know. Things are really moving fast right now in our lives, but most importantly, I'm sure you felt the deep pull from the deep part of our soul into the new definition of who you are. Now, Mercury, which did the retrograde, which is still in Pisces, uncovering a lot of what we've been going through for the last month, so our minds are still wrapped up on all this really spiritual energy we've been going through, and you know, the deep parts of our soul, the parts that were restricted, this deep part, but there's a lot of us that's like out, you know, it's forcing us to be in the fire, you know, there's a lot of passion, and we've had the Sun and Venus follow each other throughout the week, so this has been defining our new self, but defining the new beauty of our new self, understanding the new value of ourself, the new self-worth, understanding the kind of partnerships you want to be in as well. And I think it's interesting because it's in Aries, you know, Venus and Aries, I call it the big blow-up doll as well. What is keeping your candle lit? What partnerships are? And I think it's interesting that this weekend we reach a huge headway. The Sun and Venus still following each other, square Pluto. Woo! This is some, you know, facing any fears, facing some deep intimacy, facing the intensity, but I think on a more esoteric spiritual level, this is us facing, you know what, the old structure of our lives head on. You know, as we break into the new, this is the weekend that defines the break, finally, from the old into the new. So we do have to face the old structure and let it go. Go into the new self based off your new value system, based off your new self-worth in your life. You really have to now be clear on your new self-worth, not be afraid of really holding true and holding on to the battle for the new you. This is a war for the new you, really. This is, you know, making sure that you own it, making sure that you identify with it, that you completely understand it. You know, our mind is really trying to figure out what's been going on, all the deep energy, and really, you know, tapped into our root chakra, what our true desires are. And, you know, since Friday, here we are into the weekend, we are emotionally going deep and unveiling the truth of what we want to connect with, the connection of the new us, ready to connect with people, especially relationships, with new intimacy. You know, this actually forces us to let go of the old intimacy into new. It's like a nice, powerful intent. You know, two lovers can hook up and really make this thing really intense this weekend. Really, if they're not afraid of the intimacy, if they're not afraid to step into the new. So for new ones, it can be very powerful. For old ones, this can be a lot of leaving behind of the old value, though, in yourself. If we want to go deep spiritually, you are letting go of the past this weekend and ready to step into the new. And I'm not April Fooling you either. Couple other things going on. We got the moon coming into Sagittarius, which is going to come in Saturday, late Saturday, into Sunday. Really powerful because this moon is going to tap into all of the big Aries energy. So you will feel this very powerful, really exciting weekend as we come into Sunday, as we are facing, though, the old self, because the Sun and Pluto and Venus all square Sunday, very powerful. So Sunday will be a very powerful day, an Easter powerful day, as we really do step into the new, as you find new Easter eggs in your life and not be willing to eat the rotten eggs in your life of the past. Maybe there's an old Easter egg that has been laying around in your life that is a couple years old. It's time to not eat it, let it go, and eat one of the Cadbury beautiful eggs. Now, I want to say one thing. Well, of course I like to say many things, right? But I like to say one thing. As we come into this power, this weekend, it is time for you to see the big picture, the vision, to find the vision of the new you and really rocket ship yourself into it. We're emotionally going to understand Sunday where to go. We're going to emotionally understand how valuable we are. We're going to emotionally start to see the clear picture of the new self. But we must not get lost into the past or what's happened. This is us understanding spiritually what the signs have been, but also not letting our mind make up its own mind based off what's happened in the past, letting our minds see the new us, the fresh us, the really exciting us, as more importantly, we don't pressure ourselves mentally on Sunday. So don't put yourself in a pressure cooker in the mind. See the feelings of the excitement. See the big picture of the vision for your life, and get ready, because we are going to push forward on Monday. Now, this is also the last weekend of my Astro coaching sale. Check it all out, inclusiveastrology.com, and the last weekend of my big 15% off on all readings. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, this is the time to get the discount. Discount code EARLYBIRD, inclusiveastrology.com, mobile friendly, everything's here. Book this weekend, because I'm booking for the next couple weeks here. Hope you guys have a magical, beautiful Easter with your family. Make sure you power yourself into the new you, leave behind the old, eat the new Easter eggs, and not the rotten old egg of self. And make sure that you are feeling the value in yourself, because this is the power to manifest the you you've always wanted to have. I'll see you guys on Monday.